How you guys doing? This is important in reference to sports and athletics and bodybuilding and uh, you know Olympics and NFL, NBA, and all kinds of sports. In reference to people that are trying to cover up my sports accomplishments because they were jealous or a lot of my friends that are in sports, they know about athletic ability and things like that, and they strive harder and they work harder to accomplish a lot of athletic ability. The activity of people and their illegal censoring of my athletic ability, it's a very serious endangerment thing because these people have tried to call me feeble. They've tried to injure me too. I mean, don't misrepresent that. I have facial injuries from the satellites and teeth damage, and that's from satellites and government abuses. But in reference to sports athletes and Jerry Rice, how you doing? Somebody said hello, and other athletes. In reference to my athletic accomplishments or people trying to censor that, that's not fair. You know, these government people, whoever they are, or these conspirators that are trying to play this game, trying to call me a weak person. Satellite technology can hurt anybody. So, anybody playing games or anything like that, acting like they don't know nothing about it, it can hurt anybody. But, in reference to my athletic speed, in reference to running, I've never taken no steroids either, and this dirty satellite man always makes up steroid shit. That man has made that shit up to try to steal my sperm and blood and to try to murder me. And that man is a Nazi. I have nothing to prove to you people. The Royal Protocol's in the media. Anybody making up lies. I don't care if somebody else takes steroids. I don't ever take steroids. But nutritional products and, amino acids or, bodybuilding materials, those are like vitamins and certain acknowledgments. But in reference to any German or government man that has stolen any of my sperm or blood, you must get prosecuted. I've never done steroids. Other people can take steroids, but I won't ever take any steroids. Just don't have any interest, wouldn't do it. And, other people, you eat real food, Other people got their own choices. Even if somebody took steroids, I'd still beat you. Don't forget, I've always been one of the fastest people in the world, even when I was a little boy. In reference to these people that are trying to challenge me all the time, trying to hurt me all the time. Some people want to know how fast I've ever ran. Well, I'm going to get faster in the future. So in reference to, and my father could run over 60 miles an hour back in the 60s. So, in reference to my father, and my grandfather's was fast too. So, in reference to people, there's some people of different races and friendly races of people that are interested in, seeing accomplishments, seeing athletic ability. In reference to these people, don't ever accuse me of steroids. Don't ever accuse me of bullshit, because I'm not playing it. Your government agents can go to jail. Never taken steroids, never. And in reference to anybody making fake audios, you're going to need to go into court. You got something to say, government man? Say it publicly. Everything you people say has to be said publicly. Even if they have to make a new channel, even if the Italians or Europeans or Asians, if they make a new channel, just in reference to me and my friends, like a reality show or something. Just in reference to me and female friends, guy friends, celebrity friends, entertainers. That Royal Protocol in the media is to throw other people out of the media that try to block who I am. My parents had the most money invested in the studios. My grandparents built the studios. I'm not playing these fake name games where people are trying to steal credit of who I am and who my parents are. And in reference to my athletic accomplishments, it's in reference to if I've won gold medals, then it's my mouth. They're hitting me in the mouth right now. See, it's another lawsuit. Where's the lawsuits from yesterday? These satellite controllers beating me up all the time. Other people can take steroids. I don't take none. Never. Other people got their own things in life. Don't ever play tricks on me, government man. Don't ever try to accuse me, because there's legal right to put you on trial for the death penalty for trying to murder me when you tried to make up steroids. You're just jealous. I was one of the fastest kids in the world back in the 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s and the years of 2000. Don't forget, my family history, we have long lifespans. Longer than a lot of other people's lifespans. This is just general points of information, but we're trying to work with nutritional stuff to increase other people's lifespans. That's just general acknowledgments of things. But in reference to athletics, don't cover up my numbers, man. When I was a little boy, some people said I was the strongest kid in the world, pound for pound. And my father was a big man. My grandfather was a big man. My mother was a big woman. So, in reference to you, government man, and your hatred, you need to get prosecuted. And in reference to people, in reference to the American political system, this country is independent from Germany. This country is not supposed to be ran like Germany. This country is independent from the Middle East. This country is not supposed to be ran like the Middle East. Just in case, there's people in politics, but, if you're violating the guidelines of the country's laws, then that's treason. I know there's some people in government, and everybody's, indifferent with a lot of things of other politicians or government people, but this country is independent from a lot of other countries' politics or other countries' guidelines of the way they run their country. So in reference to if Germany was blocking me from my money, Germany was blocking me from my mother and father's estates, they have no legal right. If Germans are stealing the postal mail, they have to get arrested. I'm not German, not Middle Eastern, not ever. Never have been, not never. Not ever going to be either. My DNA is on record since the day I was born. My family history has been documented since I was born. And these government people, they're still hitting me across the mustache. They're hitting me in the teeth right now. But, in reference to people, and law boards need to get reviewed in reference to the law boards, and the information needs to be written up in reference to people and their illegal refusals of delivering monies, and reference to lawsuits. All the lawsuit information, all the attorney offices that are working on this has to be on a website. They just made me burp. And in reference to people, these Germans that are trying to play their persecution game on Americans. America didn't cause Germans their problems. Whatever their problems are, I'm not sure. But obviously they're kleptomaniacs or something. Schizophrenic kleptomaniacs, or these Middle Eastern kleptomaniacs, or whoever they are. They've been stealing, and they're trying to steal my identity. They're trying to steal my mother and father's estates. They're trying to steal property and land. They're stealing the postal mail. There needs to be a website of all the things people have tried to send to me. All the people that's tried to get through the postal mail, or tried to get in contact with me through the postal mail. There has to be a website where people can add their names when they tried to send me maybe a holiday card, or whether they tried to send me $1, or whether they tried to send me $1,000. This has to be on a record. Because, it's tax write-off, too, and the Treasury has to, and the IRS has to verify, people's information, where people could get write-offs if they tried to send me something, and so it wouldn't be anybody trying to control my life. Because, I have tax-free status because of a lot of reasons. Because the government tried to steal my mother and father's estates, the government